9 News meteorologist Lauren Robinson here. Today we have a weather impact day, and it's for a couple of reasons. Even though we haven't really seen any snow in Denver, that's not the only factor that plays into our weather impact day. The biggest one being the huge temperature change. We saw highs at 82 degrees on Monday, all the way into the 40s this afternoon. The next factor being our overnight first hard freeze in Denver and across the urban corridor. So we're looking for that later tonight and into tomorrow morning. And then, of course, the third factor is going to be that rain-snow mix, which we've really missed out on in Denver. We've really seen dry air kind of take over a lot of downtown Denver, but surrounding areas have been getting a little bit of snow and even a rain-snow mix off in the plains. So let's go ahead and take a look at downtown Denver right now. Still gloomy, still chilly, 45 degrees, a little warmer than anticipated, but that's likely due to the lack of precipitation we've seen. Light winds coming down from the north at around 8 miles per hour. Temperatures across the Front Range and Eastern Plains, mostly in the upper 30s, lower to middle 40s, 30s and 40s in the high country and western slope as well. But let's take a look at this 24-hour temperature change map. Central and southern portions of the Front Range and Eastern Plains, anywhere from 20 to 30 to 38 to 43 to 49 degrees colder than we were just this time yesterday. So this is a huge temperature change. Denver right now is only seeing a 12-degree temperature drop from this time yesterday, but if we expanded that time span out to around 48 hours, you would see a much bigger temperature drop in Denver as well. So that cold air came, it came strong, and it came fast. Outside of that, we are still looking for precipitation in some areas, but you'll notice the I-25 corridor, minus the Palmer Divide, noticeably dry. So let's take a little tour across Colorado where we can take a look at some of the snowfall. We're seeing those scattered snow showers across the teal areas. That's where we have our winter weather advisories in place until 6 o'clock. We're also seeing light scattered snow showers all across the high country. As that elevation drops off, so does that precipitation. We're pretty dry across most of the I-25 corridor, including downtown Denver, but you can see just west, anything over 6,000 feet is likely where we're going to see some snow. So that's including areas like Evergreen into Conifer, up through Georgetown, Winter Park, Estes Park, Red Feather Lakes. We're seeing some light snow showers there. We're looking for a couple of inches of accumulation. As we move to the east, we're seeing a rain-snow mix across central and northern portions of the plains. Some areas getting some freezing rain, some areas getting some light snow, other areas just getting rain as you move further east toward the Nebraska and Kansas border there. So we're going to watch for the heaviest rain and snow to fall to the east, and then those snow showers to fall to the west. A little bit of hit or miss precipitation along that I-25 corridor. Off to the winter weather advisory in place until 6 o'clock. This is going to be areas like Aspen, Vail, Snowmass, Crested Butte, down through Array, Telluride. These areas are expecting a couple inches to half a foot more snow by 6 o'clock this evening. And we can see that here on our Futurecast as well. Scattered snow showers across the high country, dry along the I-25 corridor for the most part, and then heavier rain and snow showers across the eastern plains. As we move into the late afternoon, early evening hours, this is when we finally get a little bit of precipitation pushing into the urban corridor, mostly between Fort Collins through around Broomfield. That precipitation could drop off a little bit around downtown Denver, then pick back up to the south across Palmer Divide through Colorado Springs. That'll start to die down as we move into dinner and overnight hours. By tomorrow, we're seeing more sunshine. Temperatures start to rebound again for Halloween. But let's take a closer look into our Front Range Futurecast. We'll go through the next few hours. Again, by around 4, 5, 6 o'clock, we're seeing that rain-snow mix start to push into northern portions of the I-25 corridor through Fort Collins, Greeley, down through Boulder and Broomfield. A little drier in downtown Denver, then picking back up as you head your way south. We could see a little bit more in areas like Bailey, through Evergreen, Conifer, then across the Palmer Divide, Monument, through Colorado Springs. As you go into the evening hours, late evening hours, things become a bit more isolated. Temperatures will start to drop. Any precipitation turns to snow, and then it all moves out overnight. By the time we're waking up tomorrow, we're seeing more sunshine. So as far as those snow totals, again, we're seeing maybe up to half a foot, 6-7 inches across those winter weather advisory areas in teal. Other areas, though, that aren't under any advisory, we're still going to get some snow, adjusting to a couple of inches likely across the foothills and into the high country. This map is showing the higher totals falling in places like Estes Park, over 2 inches. We're already seeing that snow there. Around 1.5 inches in Eldora and down in Evergreen, just over that up in Red Feather Lakes. We're looking at 1.5 inches in Loveland Ski. Other areas getting a smaller dusting nearly 2 inches possible in Vail and Aspen. Those areas, though, are included in that winter weather advisory. Highs today, again, a little warmer than what we'd anticipated. That's going to be due to our dry air. That precipitation isn't cooling us down quite as much as we had anticipated. So I think we see highs in the middle 40s today, but still much cooler than our seasonal high, 60 degrees this time of year. The entire state mostly in the 30s and 40s with some 20s in the high country. Overnight though, we are going to get cold, well below freezing. Lows in the 20s and 30s across the eastern half of the state. Of course, even colder in the mountains where those lows will be in the teens and lower 20s. So we're going to watch for some very frigid temperatures overnight. So because of that, we do have a freeze warning that'll be in effect. This is another aspect of our weather impact day. The I-25 corridor and portions of the eastern plains under a freeze warning. That's because lows will be well below freezing, near 22 to 26 degrees overnight and into tomorrow morning. So that's something to note as you're heading out to work tomorrow. Early in the morning tomorrow, that's usually when we hit our lows. So you're putting the kids at the bus stop, you're heading out to work. You want to make sure you're packing that winter coat. Tomorrow afternoon, not going to be as cold as what we saw this afternoon, but tomorrow morning, downright frigid. The next few days, we're going to see another bounce in temperatures. We're cooling down today into the middle 40s. We have that rain-snow mix in some areas. We're going to see that overnight freeze. But by tomorrow afternoon, that sunshine really kicks in. We're back in the upper 50s to low 60s, very seasonal for this time of year. And then through the weekend, we're in the lower to middle 60s. We're going to be pretty warm through the weekend. Temperatures drop again with another chance for rain and snow next Monday. We'll keep an eye out for that in the coming days. As we know, things could change quite a bit in the coming days between now and next Monday. So we'll watch out for that as we go through the weekend. So planning for the rest of the day today, I don't think Denver is going to get a whole lot of precipitation, maybe a stray raindrop here or there. Then as the sun sets, maybe a stray snowflake here or there. But most of that precipitation is going to fall north around the Broomfield area through Fort Collins as we go into the dinner time hours, the rush hour hours. That's where we're looking for that precipitation later today across the urban corridor. And then that's going to transition into snow, become a bit spottier as we get later into the evening. Tomorrow we'll see that sunshine, but we're going to start the day with that freeze warning. And then through tomorrow afternoon, upper 50s, low 60s, very fall-like, very seasonal for this time of year. And then the weekend, a good mix of sun and clouds, mostly sunny though, with those temperatures in the lower to middle 60s. So of course, you can always stay up to date with our weather forecast, especially on today, a weather impact today. So you'll want to tune in at 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Our chief meteorologist, Kathy Sabin, will be in with your forecast. And you'll also want to tune in if you can't watch us on air. You can watch us on 9news.com and on the 9 News mobile app. Have a good day.